Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley, this is Gizmo, and it is lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be going through some books that I think would be great as a gift or to buy as a beginner witch. So grab that cup of tea, let's get to it. Gizmo is not feeling too well. I think he's got hay fever and he's an old dog and he just wants to be by his mum. So he's going to sit with us and help me do my video today. So yeah, I've been thinking recently about the books that have really helped me grow and helped me understand witchcraft when I first started my journey, and these are those books. These are the books that really helped me to get to where I am today, really. That's not too big of a thing to say. But before we get to the books, don't forget, if you are new here, you can click the subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. We would absolutely love to have you here. So don't forget to do that and to click the like button and leave me a comment because I love talking to you. But let's get to the books, shall we? So these are in no particular order. These are just, I grabbed them off my bookshelf and here they are, kind of thing. That's where we are. That's where we are today. And the first one is called Before You Cast a Spell. I think I've done a video on this. If I've done a video on any of these books, I will leave links to those videos down below. So this is called Before You Cast a Spell, Understanding the Power of Magic by Colm Coleman. This book it just changes everything. It teaches you about the foundations that you need to put in place before you start doing witchcraft. How you have to learn about protection and how to protect yourself, as well as the ethics of witchcraft, and it's just written in a really nice way. I have so many pages that I've marked off in this book. It's just an incredible book, and it wasn't the first book I read before I did a spell, but it changed how I looked at spells and changed how I saw my culpability and the ethics of witchcraft, and I really enjoyed this book. It is great for anybody who, for example, has been watching Witch Talk and thinks, oh, this is wonderful, let's do a little spell jar, not really understanding exactly what they're doing or exactly the magic that's going on and the ethics of it. And I thought that was really good to have a basis of. So as a beginner witch, this would be the first book that I would give you. If I were to give you a book, it would be this one. It's just so well written, so informative. It's a great big fat tick from me. The next one I found in a normal Muggle shop. I was just out shopping and they had like a well-being section. Always check like the well-being sections in normal shops because you can find some good stuff there. And this one is called Sacred Self-Care. The cover drew me to it. I'm one of those girls. It's got to be pretty, you know. I've got to be able to look at it and say, yeah, I like it. So this is Sacred Self-Care, Everyday Rituals for a More Joyful and Meaningful Life by Chloe Isadora. I've not heard of her before, I shouldn't assume. But this book is so beautiful. Like the illustrative pictures, when I can talk, are stunning. There are a lot of diagrams in it. A lot of work has been put into making this just a really pretty book. But it's so much more than just a pretty book. It teaches you about bath rituals, tonics. It teaches you about womb meditations. For example, if you're a person with a womb, how to look after it, how to do meditations, how to empower yourself, how to forgive, how to give foot massages, and why all these things can be considered witchcraft, and how you can bring this sort of thing into your everyday life, how you can think differently about how you just do your self-care, how you look after your face creams, how you choose how you wash your hands, how you choose to bathe. That sort of thing can all be changed into something witchy, into something that can be a powerful magical moment. And this can all be kind of considered glamour magic, I always think. So it's just a really great introduction of how to look at everyday things and everyday moments, because that to me is really important. I'm not one that's going to generally do this big elaborate spell, but I am somebody who will take a shower and really think about how to make that a cleansing moment, or how to really make that feel good in more ways than just I like having a shower, you know. I really enjoyed this book. I love the pictures. I love the whole attitude of this book. And it's a great introduction. It's a great introduction to people who probably haven't thought about witchcraft as being this. And it can be this. There are people who say that spirituality and witchcraft are different, and I completely agree. It's a very different thing. It's all about intention when it's witchcraft. It's all about understanding the ingredients and why you're choosing them. There's so much more that goes into it. However, spirituality and witchcraft do have an intersection with each other, and it is for that reason that books like this can be used as part of your witchcraft journey, and I really love it. So there you go. The next one is Moon Spells. It's a really great book about how to work with the moon. This is How to Use the Phases of the Moon to Get What You Want by Diane Holquest. Sorry about that, love. Didn't mean to mispronounce. But yeah, this is a beautiful book. It's all about how to attract things into your life, how to use the power of the moon to enhance your life and make it better. And this was the first like moony book that I ever... Moony? This was the first book about working with the moon that I ever read, and it really was amazing. When you look at how powerful the moon is, when you understand how timing your spells with the moon phases can really bring a lot more power to it. Also, if you have intentions that you want to bring into your life, or things that you want to let go of in your life, working with the moon is perfect for that. So yeah, it's just a really great introduction. And then I would say after you've read this, move on to Moonology, which goes much deeper into like the astrological signs and all that kind of thing. So if you enjoy this book, you'll probably want to go on to Moonology. I just don't have a copy of it here in the little... The next one is The Year of the Witch. This didn't come out all that long ago. This is Connecting with Nature's Seasons Through Intuitive Magic by Temperance Alden. This book was a huge game changer for me. As with a lot of people in the West, I've kind of lost the flow of the seasons. We live in homes that are central heated all through the year. We can buy whatever produce we want any time of the year from the supermarket. You can do anything you want to, basically. And the weather doesn't really make that much of a difference to us in our society. You can go for a drive even if it's snowy, you know? It doesn't really hold us back. And yet when you start working with witchcraft, you feel that yearning to connect with your ancestors, to connect with the land, connect with Gaia. And as I started working with Gaia, I really wanted to learn how to work with that. And I heard about the Wheel of the Year, which I believe is like a Wiccan thing, but I have brought it into my life and it's really changed everything. So when this book came out, I really wanted to read it because I wanted to understand how it all worked better. And it's really, really good. It's not the sort of book where I am underlining or highlighting every single page. I don't think I've highlighted anything in here, but it's just a really great foundation of how to bring your magic into the seasons, how to find magic in autumn, in the summer, in winter, how to connect with the Wheel of the Year and enhance your spell work, enhance your connection with Gaia through your spell work. And I just love this book. I think it's brilliantly done. Again, the cover drew me in. And then the last book has only recently come out as well, and this is Natural Magic. I love connecting with the earth and connecting with just what's around me and using what's around me to enhance my spellcraft. So this says, The Witch of the Forest Guide to Natural Magic. Discover your magic, connect with your inner and outer world by Lindsay Squire. And I bought this book and I think I did a review of it. I can't remember. If I did, I'll definitely leave a link. I know I did The Year of the Witch. This is very, very basic and it's really well illustrated. It has illustrations for every page, more or less. It goes through all the basics that you could possibly need, from working with plants, which is self-care, subtle witchcraft, moon magic, the sabbats, reworking spells, substitutions, types of spells, when to do what when it comes to the moon. It's just got everything in here. Like, basically it's like a little grimoire. Here, have this grimoire. It's amazing. I love this book, and I do flick through it quite often. I just think it's really well done, and I think the thing that I like the most about it is that it is so colourful and bright and just beautifully illustrated in this really sweet style that just brings everything to life and just makes everything seem just really sweet and lovely. This would be a perfect present for a teenager who wants to get into witchcraft, but really it's just a great basic book, you know, no matter what age you are. If you're just wanting to become a witch and you don't know where to start, this is just a brilliant book. And all of these books together are going to give you a good basis in so many things. This covers everything from start to finish, but it's very light, like each page is a different thing, and so you're just skimming through everything. If you want to go deeper with the Wheel of the Year, you can get this book. Go deeper with the moon, you would get this book. So really this would be the first one that I would recommend. Then Sacred Self-Care, which is also covered in this first book, but that takes it a lot deeper. And then Before You Even Try Any of the Things in here, Before You Cast a Spell, which talks about the ethics. And there you have a great start for your magical life. And I think that you would find that if you gave these books to a teenager or to somebody who'd just seen TikTok and been like, oh, I really want to find out more about this, here you go. Here's your basics. Here's everything that you need to know. And they're not expensive or big reads. They're all little reads, so they're not going to take up a ton of time. If somebody's not much of a reader, they can dip in and out. So then my recommendations right there. Links to all of these will be down below, as well as to any of the videos that I've done, because I think I have done reviews of most of the... In fact, I'll just leave a link to my review playlist, because I have a lot of books in there, witchcraft books, that I talk about, and maybe you'll find something that you want to go deeper with, and I will have done a video on it. So check out the description for links to these and for my playlist. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. I really wanted to take some time to go back to the beginning of my practice and think about the sort of books that I would have wanted to read. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to let me know by leaving it a cheeky little like down below. I always love knowing what you like and what you don't like, and that's a really great way of letting me know. Also, it helps my videos to get recommended by YouTube to other viewers, so it would really help my channel to grow. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Have you read these books? Are you going to read these books? Do you think any of these books are good presents for new witches? And tell me if there's a book that you would recommend, because I think it's really important that we help one another in every way that we can. So don't forget to leave me a comment. And last, but certainly not least, if you like my content and you like my face, don't forget to head down below, hit that little subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. Take care everyone, have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!